welcome, round of applause, your president, my president, NERI President Val Lawson is here with us, joined us this morning. Let's give a round of applause, Val Lawson. Also want to give a shout out to my colleagues, Amanda Scott, Stephanie Mansell, they all look good in our red. So we're back, although we never left. Y'all did a great job last week. We were heard, we were felt. Your voices are making a difference. I'm going to turn over the bullhorn very quickly to our leader, our strong voice, our president here at TAN, Jen Hole. Jen, come on up.
I've never had to use one of these before. They may not get it away from me. I just want to thank all of you for the support that you've given to us. When I say us, for our TAN leadership, especially myself and Beth Calfain, who have spent countless hours this summer trying to ensure that our contract is followed, ensure that settled labor law is followed, and to make sure that our kids get the services and the supports that they deserve and that we know that they need. Thank you. So I read the district mission statement for the umpteenth time yesterday, and it's just so ironic that the word supports are in, that word is in the mission statement, and yet the administration has stripped every interventionist from Pell Elementary School except for 2 part-time math interventionists. They've stripped every interventionist from Thompson. It's just completely unfathomable. Today when we go inside, we're going to be the professionals that we always are. We're going to do all the things that we know that we need to do. I'm going to ask that when leadership of the district, are speaking, as hard as it's going to be, please use your phones, check Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is that you need to do, and ignore them the way that they ignore us. Again, I just appreciate all of your support. I know that today is going to be absolutely chaotic with all of us trying to get our classrooms set up. I can tell you right now, I've never even laid eyes on the room that I'm being moved to. So I feel your pain, but I know that we will be fine. We will get through this. The school day today, if it starts at 8:30 for us, it ends at 3 o'clock. So please make sure that you have vacated your building by 3 o'clock, if not earlier if you're allowed to. Thank you.
So we know what the district's plan for reorganization. They say reorganization, what they mean was cuts. That's what they meant. We spoke last week. We asked Colleen about her plan. There is no plan. We have local media that has not listened to us, has not given us the opportunity for us to explain what's been going on. They've just been taking it from one person. So it's really important that we inform folks about what's actually going on here. The cuts to our MLL supports, the cuts to our interventions, the things that our most vulnerable students need have been cut from the district. But we still have the same amount of central administration jobs. We still have, outside consultants. We still have all of the things that satisfy those at the top in the ivory tower. They're not making a difference for our students. All of you here today, in your red, you're the ones that make the difference for the students. You're the ones that are going to meet them at the thresholds tomorrow morning. You're the ones that make the difference. No valedictorian has ever gotten up there and said, it was the consultant that saved my life. No, it's the teacher. You're the ones that do it. And we're here today to remind everybody about that. What we want is we want respect. We want respect for our students. We want respect for our contract. We want respect for our profession. And we want respect for all of the individuals in this city that we represent, we work for, and we provide support for.
Yeah.
What we want is respect. Let me hear you say, what do we want?
Respect!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Respect!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Respect!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Respect!
When do we want it?
Now!
What we also want is the truth. So, Colleen, did you tell you cut jobs for MLL? Colleen, did you tell you cut jobs for MLL? Call and response. Here we go. Colleen,
Did you tell?
you cut jobs for
MLL?
Colleen,
Did you tell?
you cut jobs
For MLL?
Colleen,
Did you tell?
you cut jobs
For MLL?
Colleen,
Did you tell?
you cut jobs
For MLL?
Colleen,
Did you tell?
you cut jobs
For MLL?
Colleen,
Did you tell?
you cut jobs.
MLL?
That's right, folks. That's what happened. That's why we went to City Hall. That's why we went. That's why President Holt did a great job speaking to our city council. Because right now that's fallen on the deaf ears of the school committee. So we need help from the city. Bring sense to the school committee. I said, we need help from the city. Bring sense to the school committee. Call and response. Nice and loud here. We need help
From the city.
Bring sense to the
School committee.
We need help.
From the city.
Bring sense to the
School committee.
We need help.
From the city.
Bring sense to the
School committee.
We need help.
From the city.
Bring sense to
The school committee.
We need help.
From the city.
Bring sense to the
School committee.
We need help
From the city.
to bring sense the
School committee.
We need help.
From the city.
Bring sense to the
School committee.
We need help.
From the city.
Bring sense to the
School committee.
Excellent job, everybody. Give yourselves a round of applause.
I think it's also important that we all remember, if you had the pleasure of attending the JPP in the springtime, you were witness to how chaotic and unorganized and how much it violated our contracts. A big part of what we're doing, besides obviously what's best for kids, which is always what we do, we need to take back what is ours, and that is the JPP. Many of you ended up being involuntarily transferred into positions that you did not ask for. You did not have the ability, you didn't have the right to go to the JPP and pick a job that you are qualified, certified, and have the seniority to get. So that's another thing while you may not have been affected by it, if you look around, so many of your colleagues were. And if that is taken away from us, if we lose that ability to be able to get jobs based on certification, qualification, and seniority, she'll be able to move you wherever she wants. And I think you need to remember that's when we think about our why, our why is the kids, but our why is also each of us. We need to stick together to make sure that they understand that they just can't do whatever they want to do because they feel like no one's doing it.
As we said earlier, Jen and Beth did a tremendous amount of work this summer to come up with a plan because there wasn't one from Central Admin. We put that plan on the table. We asked to resolve this. We want to be able to put 100% of our focus on the students. But we have one individual who stands in the way of the progress that we want to make for our students. There's no resolve. It's a shame. It's your fault, Colleen Jermain. No resolve. It's a shame. It's your fault,
Colleen Jermain.
No resolve.
It's a shame.
It's your fault,
Colleen Jermain.
No resolve.
It's a shame.
It's your fault,
Colleen Jermain.
No resolve.
It's a shame.
It's your fault,
Colleen Jermain.
No resolve.
It's a shame.
It's your fault,
Colleen Jermain.
No resolve.
It's a shame.
It's your fault,
Colleen Jermain.
No resolve.
It's a shame.
It's your fault.
Colleen Jermain.
You hear that, folks? We want a resolution to this. It can be done. Give yourselves a round of applause. I hope you all celebrated Labor Day yesterday, very important day. When you have a weekend, when you have medical coverage, when you have the ability to work with dignity, we thank unions. We need to be mindful of that. We also need to remember that this, Newport, Rhode Island, is a union town. So we're going to do a little call and response here. Newport is a union town.
Newport is a union town.
You can't keep the union down.
You can't keep the union down.
We are union through and through.
We are union through and through.
That's you for me and me for you.
That's you for me and me for you.
Newport is a union town.
Newport is a union town.
You can't keep the union down.
You can't keep the union down.
We are union through and through.
We are union through and through.
That's you for me and me for you.
That's you for me and me for you.
Newport is a union town.
Newport is a union town.
You can't keep the union down.
You can't keep the union down.
We are union through and through.
We are union through and through.
That's you for me and me for you.
That's you for me and me for you.
Newport is a union town.
Newport is a union town.
You can't keep the union down.
You can't keep the union down.
We are union through and through.
We are union through and through.
That's you for me and me for you.
That's you for me and me for you.
Very nice job, folks. The former music teacher, very, very proud one here. I did a little bit too much singing at the Dropkick Murphys concert the other day. Great job, great job. Yeah. Got my talking one too.
I know you do.
Yes, get with me. Without further ado, Amanda Scott. Fire them up, Amanda.
Hi, everybody. Former Fort Smith teacher here, and now I work for NEA Rhode Island, doing the same work that Alex does, and I just want to say how proud I am to see this line of red today. Woo! I rhymed as well. So you know, teachers around the state are watching this, are watching you, and they're not just watching, they are with you. Today is the first day of school for many folks around the state, for many of our teachers, for many of our support staff, and the work that you're doing right here, right now on this informational picket is so incredibly important. You need to ask the teachers. I'm seeing some great signs out there. Students deserve interventions. You want the truth? Ask the teachers. Administration does not know what is best for our students. You do. You are the ones who know what is best for our students. And the folks that I serve folks in South Kingstown, North Kingstown, Narragansett, East Greenwich, all across this state. They are watching this. They are here supporting you. So please know that you are not alone. When Alex says that this is a union town, this is a union state.
That's right.
NEA Rhode Island is a union state. NEA Rhode Island is here for you, to support you. We are here on this line, and we will be here every day until Colleen Jermain and until this administration realizes that what you are doing is for the students of this city, the wonderful MLLs for this city, and those kids that deserve to have the best opportunities as every single other student in this state. You are the strongest folks out here. Please stay strong, stay together. You know you are doing right. Rhode Island is watching. Thank you.
Give it up for Amanda Scott. When we're united, we will not be defeated. One of the great uniters is here with us today. Without further ado, NEA Rhode Island President, your president, my president, Val Lawson.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. It's an honor to be here with you today, to stand with you. There's nothing more important than what you do every day in your classroom. It's so important. This administration, every administration, needs to abide by your contract. You do what you do for your students. Over 15 years ago, I was the local union president in East Providence. I was a social studies teacher for over 32 years. And we had a rogue school committee and superintendent. So on behalf of all of our members across the state, our 12,000 members, we are here with you today. We are here with you in your fight to protect your students in your contract. It's so great to see so many of you here and showing your commitment to Newport, to this community, to your students. So, as you begin your day, as you begin this week, know that we're here with you, we'll always be with you, and you are on the side of right, and you will win because you are on the right side. You support kids and public education, and there's nothing more important than what we do every day. And I want to thank you for that and for being here today with us.
When you're right, you fight because the wrong is very strong. When you're right, you fight, the wrong is very strong. When you're right, you fight, the wrong is very strong. When you're right, you fight, the wrong is very strong. Folks, you're doing a great job. We got a lot going on this week. Keep yourselves, keep your mind stable, be good to yourself. You're doing a great job. One housekeeping matter of business, folks. Our communication is so important, so please make sure over the course of the week that you're checking your personal emails for communication. President Jen Holt does a great job communicating with the membership, but please stay vigilant and make sure that you're keeping your eyes on your personal emails because things can change, the development can happen at any moment. Very, very important.
And make sure that if you're not getting those personal emails, make sure you send me your personal email.
If you're not getting those emails, send a personal email to Jen. We'll get you added to the list.
Right. And if you happen to be a brand new teacher, which I don't know, make sure you see me to fill. Yeah, I know. Make sure I'm going to say something inside about the brand new teacher.
For brand new folks, you'll get a new message inside as well. We have tried, we've worked very hard to resolve these issues over the course of the summer. We currently have 4 grievances moving through the proper channels. We also have 4 unfair labor practice charges that have been filed with the State Labor Relations Board. The defendant on that side is our school committee. We're asking the school committee to intervene, get involved, and resolve these issues, but to date that has not taken place. School committee, oh my Lord, see you at the labor board. School committee, oh my Lord, see you at the labor board. School committee, oh my Lord, see you at the labor board. School committee, oh my Lord, see you at the labor board. School committee, oh my Lord, see you at the labor board. School committee, oh my Lord, see you at the labor board. School committee, oh my Lord, see you at the labor
paperboard.
Excellent job, folks. You're doing a great job. It's good to see you all so early in the morning. Good to see people are getting themselves charged up with their caffeinated beverages. We've got a lot of work going on today. It's a little chilly out here, so we appreciate everybody coming out. Beginning of fall. Without further ado, our president, your president, my president, Jen Holmes.
Something that was brought to my attention this morning was that our superintendent and some other members of the administration are telling the school committee blatant lies, such as, we've all known that we need to get our MLL certificates for the past 2 years. That's not true. That is absolutely a blatant lie.
Yes, it is.
So when the school committee is only listening to half of the story, as is most of the media in this town, the lies suddenly become the truth. It's not true. I would tell you, if we were told to get our MLL certs, we would have been working on a plan so that everybody would get their MLL cert. We have not. We've been just working on a plan. We've been trying to get MLL PD during the school year. We can't even get that. So if you hear something that you know is not true, or if you're not sure about it, ask myself, ask Beth, ask somebody, one of your building reps, if it's true. And I promise you, if it sounds ridiculous, I assure you it's a lie.
There was no plan. We've given the plan. We've asked for the plan. We didn't get a plan, we created a plan. Colleen, what's the plan? Help the students work with TAN. Colleen, what's the plan? Help the students
Work with TAN.
Colleen,
What's the plan?
help the students.
Work with TAN.
Colleen,
What's the plan?
help the students.
Work with TAN.
Colleen,
What's the plan?
help the students.
Work with TAN.
Colleen,
What's the plan?
help the students.
Work with TAN.
Colleen,
What's the plan?
help the students.
Work with TAN.
Colleen,
What's the plan?
work for students.
Work with TAN.
8 a.m., folks.
It's alright, it rhymed. No problem.
I told everybody in music class, you make a mistake, I just call it jazz. That's what we do up here.
Close enough for jazz.
Such a wicked bummer.
I gotta get that one down from my head.
Such a wicked with it.
Let's start that again. It was
No PD in the summer. It is such a bleeping bummer.
we had a plan, folks. Where was the PD? If there was a plan, where was the PD?
Never got it. No.
Never there.
We don't get paid for the PD we do.
And this comes down to respect, folks. We're at the table. We want to be at the table. We don't want to be on the menu. All we want is respect. We want respect for the kids that we're in front of every day. We want respect for the profession that we hold so near and dear to our hearts. We want respect for our individual personalities and the individual people that we are, because we all go home to families as well. That's what we want. We want respect. Folks, what do we want?
Respect.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Respect.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Respect.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Respect.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Respect.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Respect.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Respect.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Respect.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Respect.
When do we want it?
Now.
Great job. Everybody give yourselves a round of applause. I might not be in the classroom anymore, but I'm still a teacher. I've got a homework assignment, real easy homework assignment for everybody to do. This is coming as a true organizer, all right? I'm seeing a lot of red shirts. And the as the morning's gone on, I've seen more and more, our line's getting bigger and bigger. But here's the assignment, folks, okay? Between now and Friday, the homework assignment, we're gonna build, this is how we build and we organize. You are to have 2 conversations with people in the community, church members that you're friends with, neighbors, your kids, teammates, parents. 2 people in this community have 2 conversations and let them know what's going on. That way, if we come back and do another picket, we have our line is now 3 times the size. That's how we build this. We build conversation by conversation. We reach out, we connect with folks. We do the opposite of what the bosses do. The bosses sit in the ivory tower. They pontificate, they preach. We go out, we discuss, we have dialogue, we communicate, we engage with our community. So that's the assignment. 2 people, we can do it. Can I get a yeah? Woo! Thank you. You can't put students first by putting teachers last. It's that simple. It is now 8:26, folks. All the energy, all the nerves, all the butterflies, they're there, folks. We're going to get ready. We're going to have you enter the building. We're going to be let in. We're going to go in together. That's how we get through these things. We're united. If we're united, we cannot be defeated. Get those cell phones ready.